hair growth problems, hair volume. Fine hair is the worst hair type to have, and I'm going to tell you all the reasons why. What's up curlies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kiki, and if you are new here, I do all things curly hair tips, product reviews and styling. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing why fine hair is the worst hair type to have and giving you all of the reasons why, being that I have fine hair myself. So let's get into the video. So what makes hair fine? Fine hair has a smaller circumference in comparison to coarse hair and medium hair textures. You can find this out by plucking a small piece of hair from your head, rubbing it between your fingers, and if you cannot feel that hair, then your hair is definitely fine. However, if you can feel it, you have medium, and if you can feel it quite a bit and it feels rough in texture, then you have coarse hair. Another way to check this is if you take a small piece of thread and you compare your hair's circumference to that of the thread. Usually, if the hair is finer than the thread, then you do have fine hair. So now we've got that out of the way, let's discuss the problems with having fine hair. The first issue with having fine hair is that it is prone to breakage, and this is due to the structure of the protein. In a fine hair strand, there will only be two different layers, the cortex and the cuticle. This is what makes it a little bit susceptible to more breakage than other hair types. If you have fine hair, the products that you should use will be marketed towards damaged hair, and those are the products you want to look out for. Another reason why fine hair can be problematic is that it can be weighed down very easily. Now, if you are somebody who has medium or low density fine hair, which means that you do not have a lot of hairs on your head, the amount of hair is not a lot, then your hair can become weighed down very easily by a poor choice in products. For example, if you are using heavy creams, butters or heavy gels, these all may contribute to your hair looking less voluminous and more weighed down. In addition to this, if you maybe don't have curly hair and you have fine hair, you will find it difficult to get volume and your hair may become greasy very easily due to the fact that products just weigh the hair down at the root. Another issue why fine hair is, in my opinion, the worst hair type to have is that it can take longer to retain length. And I speak from experience because I do have a lot of fine hairs on my head, and it's due to the reason that it takes a lot more maintenance because the hair is very delicate, and again, as I mentioned earlier, it is susceptible to breakage. If you have fine hair, this also means you do have to trim your hair much more often and regularly. I would recommend at least every 8 to 12 weeks that you trim your hair because this hair type is more susceptible to split ends. I like to trim my hair every 3 months, and I have found that if I extend that period of time, my hair really does see the detriment of me not having a trim in that time period. So I always like to make sure I don't go longer than 3 months exactly without a trim. The final reason why fine hair is the worst hair type to have is that it rarely looks thick and voluminous. Due to the fact that the hair is fine, it does appear thinner, especially if you do have low density or medium density hair as opposed to maybe thick hair. However, you may also have fine hair but a very high density hair, similar to me, where the hair does look very voluminous and it is not too difficult to get volume. However, we do suffer with some of those other issues that I mentioned in the video. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. There are some pros to having fine hair, and two of them are your hair dries very easily after wash day and your hair looks and appears more shiny and is more manageable. So it's not all negative. However, it just requires that little bit more effort as opposed to the other hair types. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have fine hair and how you are managing that, because I would love to know some tips that I can take on board for my hair texture and my hair type. And I will see you in the next video.